Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your extended. Hopefully, you didn't see that piece of fluff in my face. We're not even about to get into that. Singles, and those are relationships. What's going on with your love forecast, May 2025? We are just jumping straight in. We're going to start with your anchoring cards. And if you did not watch the original video, that's crazy. You should have, and you should, but whatever we do, I'm going to leave you alone. Okay, the chaser and the heart with a key. So, chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue, and welcoming love, meeting the other, opening your heart, getting together, and perfect those in relationships during this time. Wedding rings and not enough. So, we're just gonna jump straight in. I'm gonna mug you while I'm shuffling, and then we'll talk about what it means. So it seems like it's very obvious that we have two groups for each. So, I decided to kind of put respect on the separate groups. And of course, there's people who have situations that are applicable to both. But we're going to get into it, okay? So my first group, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. You got two nines here. Almost complete. The Ten of Wands and the Empress reverse and the Lovers. Okay, the Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands. And the Ace of Cups, the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so starting off with, let's start off with those in relationships. Either way, everybody got a lot to unpack. So it seems like, yet again, both groups, you guys are taking stuff out on your relationship that you could be going through in your life. And, I don't like that for you. It doesn't necessarily feel like sabotage because you might not necessarily know that you're doing it. But you're taking out on not only your romantic relationship, but probably even with others in your life, honestly. You need to redirect that energy at what's going on and what's frustrating and upsetting you, as opposed to dealing with your relationship because you're emotional and you don't want to break up with your partner. You don't want to push that in that direction. Maybe you don't feel like you're enough or are never enough or never good enough because of what you're going through, but not because of your partner. So I'm going to tell you right now, you need to be careful because you don't want to push your relationship into a weird place because of the burdens that you're carrying. Like, the universe is telling you to go inside and introspect before, you cause some cracks. That doesn't mean that you're going to end up breaking up, but it doesn't look good for you. And I don't like to hear that behavior from you. So you're going to have to wrap that one up. You can't see it right now, maybe. But hopefully this is helpful to you so you can see it. Or maybe some of you who low-key know High Priestess, y'all gotta get that together. Like, starting petty arguments, you're maybe more emotional than you would be normally. it's not gonna help you because you know it's just kind of like I said. You're just stop, just stop. So now singles, singles. Some of you could also be similar to the group in relationships where you know you're messing with people, talking to people at this time, getting to know people, but you are going through some things, or you know you're just feeling trapped when in reality it's actually how you feel about your life in general, not about that person. That person ain't holding you back, you are holding you back, or the circumstances are holding you back, and that don't have anything to do with the person or peoples that you're talking to. So stop that, or be smart and leave them people alone and stop wasting them people's time. I don't like that for you. For the other group of singles, it just seems like you know maybe you have commitment issues that's related to whatever else is going on in your life, your childhood, whatever, or you're afraid because of some other things, past traumas, or just like you know, what if it goes bad because you've only ever seen bad relationships. That's fine. That's perfectly valid, but you know, it's gonna get in your way every time when trying to deal with others in that sense. Even if the others are also awful people, awful people are going to exist in this world and they're not going to go extinct. So, like, okay, now what? So it seems both groups here are being called to do some introspection. Um, Otherwise, you're just going to continue to be confused and act like I don't know and well, I don't get it, and ask the universe why that is. When like, take a look in the mirror. I don't know. Both of y'all get on my nerves. Both groups are getting on my nerves. Um, the likelihood of finding somebody for those who are single, it doesn't seem that you can't find nobody. It just seems the problem is maybe how you're treating them, or maybe even how they're treating you. I don't like that. I'm wrapping this up because y'all finna get on my nerves. Goodbye.